welcome back. So Aries, this is going to be a reading for mid-month July. It is you versus them. So Aries, I'm going to pull cards on you, what your hopes, fears, next steps are. Then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you, what their hopes, fears, next steps are. Just keep in mind that whoever the person external is can be anyone that you're dealing with for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Doesn't always have to be intimate love, but certainly it can be an intimate love partner. It can be friends, it could be family, it could be coworker, whatever it resonates with for you while you're watching the reading. Keep an open mind. Because it is a general reading, it can go vice versa as well, so please keep that in mind. And Aries, also check out my other YouTube page, link in the description box below, Tarot Talks with Dana, for some more fun stuff, as well as my social media account links. And blah, 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 let's get started. It's all about you. Come on, Aries. So, the shared energy in this reading is already out, and that's the Three of Swords here. So this can be, this is probably going to be a situation that was pretty heartbreaking for you and or has caused some sort of emotional pain. Okay, sometimes the Three of Swords can represent third-party involvement or meddling outside of whatever this relationship is going to be for you, but we'll get all the cards out and see what that's about. So overall energy for you is the Six of Swords. Aries, so I feel like, you know, this always represents to me moving forward, moving on, but kind of taking the emotional pain or lesson to some degree or another with us as we move forward. So I feel like that's kind of the energy you are embodying for this reading in general. Now, the person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords. Lots of air out. Could definitely be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or have that in your chart. But you don't have to. Some of you, this is just the energy that this person is embodying for the next 2 weeks, male or female. So I feel like this person has their back turned currently, Aries, and or you have turned your back on this person in some way or another. I feel like this is a very cold, detached energy in this card. Some of you might be actually traveling or wanting to close the distance between you and this person. However, I don't feel that they are either emotionally available or they're faced the wrong direction, Aries. And that was a misfire. Hold on one second. But I feel, yeah, it's somewhat of a closed off energy, okay? Sorry, hold on one second. Ooh. A little misfire there. Sorry about that, Aries. I got too excited. Okay, so how you view this person? Man, your cards don't want to stay still. All right, Aries, you view this person as the Five of Swords and the Death card. Well, that's an interesting start, and that certainly could explain the overall energy here. This is Scorpio energy, more Aquarius energy out, air energy out. You view this person as, you know, a lot of you have had an ending with this person, quite simply, you know, or things are transforming or changing within how you view this person. Okay, so the way that you maybe once saw them, you're not quite seeing them in that same way, okay? There's something that's changing here with your perception. And I feel like there is a sense of defeat here, Aries, whether with you or this person. The Five of Swords is kind of a nasty energy. You're not viewing this person in a very positive light right now. I would say this is a very conflicting energy, okay? So I'm going to keep it general, and then I'm going to get specific and clarify all of these at the end. Stick with me here. Some of you downright feel like you want to defeat this person, okay? Particularly if this is someone you work with, but for others of you, this is an intimate partnership where you feel defeated in it. Some of you are in both. Like I said, I'll get more specific here in a minute. How this person views you. Seven of Swords, not the greatest energy. Two of Swords. And the Moon, withholding your emotions, covering it up. Covering up purposely either how you feel or key pieces of information from this person, okay? I feel like this person views you as very guarded. You know, they feel like you're not telling them the truth. And I feel like it's in regards to maybe your true feelings or true intentions. Okay, for others of you, they view you as for kind of being not open to this person either. Okay, you're definitely not an open book for whoever this is. Okay. So, future energy towards the end of July. What can Aries expect? Oh, wow. Oh, geez. All right, so you have the Two of Swords here and the Nine of Swords, okay, in the next steps. So they viewed you as the Two of Swords, and you are actually embodying the Two of Swords. So they are correct in their perception that you are withholding either emotions or information from them, Aries, and you are doing that. You are purposely doing that. For whatever that reason is, and I'll clarify to see what that's about. Some of you, it's a protective mechanism. For others of you, you know, there is like a trust issue here, okay? With the Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, you know, in the next steps, I feel like the Nine of Swords is someone who is, you know, feeling stressed out. So I feel like you do have a decision to make at the end of July that may be very stressful for you. You know, and I feel like the other thing is, I keep hearing this over and over again. There's a key piece of information here that's missing, either on your side or their side. And I'm going to clarify that. And that's what you're in your head about. So let's see, this person's energy towards the end of July. Yeah! I just said, hold on. Please. So this person is in the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is a fixed energy. Okay, so this is also withholding to some degree or another, or holding on to information, holding on to money for some of you. For others of you, this is, you know, holding on or a very fixed position in how they feel. You know, so I feel like this person is wanting to get into a more stable energy towards the end of July, and they may have a very fixed nature about them because of this, but it is so that they can establish themselves or re-establish themselves is what I heard. Okay. This person wants to invest either in the home and family arena, and that's where their energy is at the end of the month. And for a few of you, this relationship, but let me clarify these and see what that's about, okay? So, Six of Swords. Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. It's the Five of Swords. Really? Seven of Swords. Oh, wow. That's the Nine of Swords. I'm going to show you all the cards. Trying to get some, yeah. Let's see, Ace of Swords. Lots of swords energy out, okay? Lots of mental energy. For sure. And then the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aries, let me get a little bit more specific now. Some of you definitely may be experiencing the Three of Swords type energy, you know, in the next 2 weeks or so, or you have that shared energy with this person. You both might have been through your own share of heartaches. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, in a way, that that plays into somehow this relationship and what you have to gain from each other as far as perspective goes. It also, I think, has a lot to do with the fact that you either aren't seeing eye to eye at times with this person, and or some of you have literally had a break in the relationship, okay? Either whether that's you don't talk anymore or you literally had a heartache here. I feel like you have the Six of Swords here, and the clarifier was the Page of Swords. This is your energy, you know, and so you might feel that you want to move forward, but at the same time, I feel like, again, there's something missing here that you're still searching for some reason. You're still searching for the why, is what I'm getting. So I feel like you don't have enough information here to move forward. Actually, I take that back. I do feel you have enough information to move forward, Aries, but you don't feel that way for whatever reason, and or you keep an eye on this person even though they've emotionally detached from you for whatever reason. And there's something there that what is unanswered or is still piquing your curiosity, or that you want more information on for whatever reason. This person in this snapshot, okay, so this is short-term energy. This is over the next 2 weeks or so. You know, they had the Knight of Pentacles over the Queen of Swords. So they're making methodical steps forward as well, okay? I feel like this person's in a slow energy, a slow to change. They're slow to change. Either they're slow to come around to your way of thinking, or yeah, they're fixed in their perception of you for whatever reason. Now, and how you viewed this person, I wanted to know what the Death card is, and it's the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and then the Nine of Wands. You view this person as emotionally stuck, you know, or they you, but I feel like this is how you view them. They may have put some distance between you and them, or you have. There's worry here. There's anxiety. This is how you view this person. You know, the King of Cups is, and this is Scorpionic energy, whether they're a Scorpio or not. For some of you, it will be a Scorpio. For others of you, this is just how they're behaving this month. It's this, it's like feeling a lot, but not showing a lot. And Aries, you feel like this person is doing that, okay? Feeling more than they're showing you. That's how you perceive them. All right. Now this person, I wanted to clarify why they saw you as the Seven of Swords, and it is the Queen of Pentacles here. And over the Two of Swords, I got the Strength card here. So they feel like, you know, some of you, they feel like you're lying to them, you know, quite point blank period. For a very few of you, there's a small group of you that's watching that has a third party involved, and they quite literally think that you're lying about the other person, or you, they, or both of you, if this is a four-party situation. You know, lying about how you truly feel about that person, if you have a third person involved here. Okay? For those of you who are not in that small group, it is, you know, they just feel that for some reason they feel you lack perspective. This is an interesting energy to get here, actually. I don't know what the Strength card is. The Sun. Some of you, there's a Leo involved somehow, and that's what's being covered up. Like, that's only going to be a very small group of you, or that's the third party that's meddling. Could be Leo or Pisces or Scorpio you're dealing with here. And that's what they feel you're covering up, okay? But that's only going to be a small few of you. That's very specific. The rest of you, for some reason, they feel like you block your own happiness sometimes. Or that you're very protective over very protective. This goes back to the last Aries reading that I did, and it talked about, you know, Aries on the outside. From an external point of view, I would say that most people would categorize Aries as being a very confident sign, very blunt, and not generally would someone categorize Aries as an emotional sign. But I know Aries well enough, and I know many Aries in my own life, where I know that Aries is actually an extremely sensitive and emotional sign. But that, for some reason, is not what you show the external world or how they perceive you most of the time. Most of the time. So I feel like that's what is going on here. Okay. This person views this strong, closed off, somewhat exterior here. But at the same time, they know that you're withholding emotion that runs much deeper than what you're showing them. You view them the same way, which is crazy to me. So, like, you both see each other withholding here to some degree or another. Whether that's, you know, and if it's not intimate love, then it's withholding information. You feel they are, they feel you are. You know, if it is love, it's withholding emotion. Right? So I wanted to clarify more about the future energy. And now keep in mind, the future energy can be changed with free will. It's one of the beauties of being on this planet. But here's what's pulling up. The 9 of Swords over the 2 of Swords. I'm sorry, the 8. Yes, and this is what I was talking about. They view you as the 2 of Swords. You're actually going to embody the 2 of Swords. You are purposely restricting yourself from this person, and or you're purposely restricting information or emotions from them. This is purposeful. The thing is, Aries, they know that you're purposely doing it. So it's not like a secret, okay? They see that. They have that perception that that's what you're doing. And you are doing that here. 9 of Swords over the King of Swords here. This is your energy as well. So it's almost like, you know, you don't want to open up to me because this is their energy, the Queen and the King. So I have a pairing here now. And look at, they are not, as it came out like this. You see their backs are to each other. It's like, you don't want to open up to me. I'm not going to open up to you. You know, and that's what you're doing here. But it stresses you out at the same time, because I think that you do, to some degree or another, want this key piece of information that you're missing. For some of you, it's just closure. For others of you, it's you actually want to, you know, get the truth from this person or have some sort of information come through, but you don't want them to know that. And that's why it's stressing you out not to come forward, but you're dead set on restricting yourself from this person, okay? So this is very intense energy here. Now, you know, this person's in a fixed energy, and they had the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Cups. Lots of fours here. All right. So I feel like this person is acting disinterested, and or they're not budging either. You know? And then why is that? Well, they have the Four of Wands here, the Ace of Swords, and the Empress. Some of them are waiting till things stabilize, and then once things stabilize, they plan to deliver some new information or communication to you, Aries. You know? So I do feel towards the end of July, this person is going to give you what you were looking for as far as clarity. For some of you, it'll be direct communication. For others of you, it will be indirect. You'll figure it out either through gossip, other people, or quite literally, you know, keeping an eye, stalking, whatever type of behavior here. But I do see that there is clarity coming regardless, and a delivery of that, you know. For a few of you, it's this person is waiting for you to communicate. You know what they're trying to do, Aries? They're trying to emotionally detach from whatever the outcome is, for whatever this is going on for you. They're trying to become indifferent because they want to stabilize their thoughts, their career for some of you. But then all this new energy is coming through on their side towards the end of the month. Ace of Rods here now. And why the King of Swords over here for you? Yeah, so there's going to be clarity here. I'm seeing it on this person's side. And they have some sort of new information or new creative start here, okay? Going on in their life. Likely around the family arena, but it could be in any area of their life. And you're over here in the Page of Rods, Two of Pentacles over the King of Swords. So I do feel that there is, yeah, there's a new beginning here that you also are contemplating going back and forth on towards the end of July. You're trying to weigh this, up in your mind, you know, weigh this person up, weigh your decisions up. But there's still this covert nature here, Aries, still not wanting this person to, it's like almost like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the energy you're trying to put yourself in, for whatever reason that is. And this person is not looking to change their position, yet at the same time, also feeling an emotional distance here. But it's almost like a disinterest. And then they switch up that energy towards the end of July, and there's new either information here or a new beginning. So as you know, Mercury's in retrograde through most of July, and this one, I will tell you straight up, has been a tough one already for a lot of people, me included. And so it makes sense to me that this energy shifts, you know, towards the end of July going into August, because that's when the retrograde is over. So I don't see this person changing their stance, but I do see new information coming out at the very, very end July, beginning of August. And it has something to do with the Empress energy, which is, you know, somebody that it's a very patient energy. Somebody might have patiently been waiting for some information, and it comes through at the end of July. All right. Let's see, Saras. I don't mean to get so specific, but I'm nosy, so I want to know. Yeah, this person is getting some sort of attention or victory at the end of the month. Star card at the bottom. So that could be getting your attention, because maybe they're opening up in their energy, and or they're moving forward and they're kind of letting the world know that. And you're over here wanting new beginnings too, but you're kind of getting in your own way. You're kind of blocking your own energy just by simply stressing or restricting yourself. It's not like an Aries to restrict themselves. And for a fire sign, you know, it can block your energy when you do that. So I would usually not ever give the advice to any other zodiac sign to speak up or speak your mind. But Aries, I feel like that's kind of the advice here, is be the blunt Aries that you are, and because this energy you're embodying is very restrictive. It's very Scorpio air-like, and it's not you. Like, you may feel you cannot be yourself around this person for whatever reason, maybe heartache, there might be trust issues, etc. And that's fine. You know, it's fine to cut people out of our lives that aren't for our highest good. But at the same time, if there's something that was left unsaid, then say it, you know, get it out or purge it in whatever way. Maybe you don't even need to say it to this person. Maybe you just need to have like a purge session with your friends where you just, you know, like let it all out. Or maybe you need to go scream into a pillow. I don't know. You know, whatever works for you. But for some of you, you restricting yourself from that is actually stagnating your energy, and you have free will, so do whatever you want to do. But what I'm telling you is, if you continue to self-restrict yourself for whatever reason that is, it stagnates your energy. All right. For a few of you, this is not intimate relationship. This is career. If this is career, you are trying to seek more information here, but whoever you're dealing with is an absolute closed book. But I feel you are too. So you both, there may be someone here in the work environment where you're not quite getting the full truth, or you're not giving it, and you're restricting yourself from communicating it. But I do feel that that will come out towards the end of July, beginning of August. And the new information is here, and it allows the energy to move forward. All right. So, like I said, could be dealing with air, lots of air here, particularly Aquarius, but it can be Libra or Gemini. You have a Scorpio energy here, Leo energy here, Pisces energy here, Taurus energy. Yep, those are the predominant zodiac signs, but certainly this is a general reading, so it could be any sign that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. It could just be placements in your chart or the person you're dealing with, or it's simply the energy that you're embodying this month in mid-July. Please do let me know how this resonated for you. Either way, I wish you the very best, Aries, and I love you so much. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.